At a meeting with the Permanent Secretaries on Thursday, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell says the widespread impact of the COVID-19 pandemic requires persons in authority to exercise greater responsibility, particularly as it relates to budgeting. He says, and I quote, "It cannot be business as usual. We have to dispel the notion that government has an unlimited pot of money. In granting approval to ministry expenditure, I ask that you apply the same principles that you would to your personal budget. In this environment of reduced revenue, there is simply no room for arbitrary spending." Unquote. He urged that as accounting officers, they show strong leadership, and the message of accountability must filter down to all staff. The Prime Minister also addressed the issue of communication and confidentiality. He says they are in the midst of restructuring the Government Information Service and creating a Prime Minister's Press Secretariat to bring about significant change in the level and quality of government communications. On the subject of confidentiality, Dr. Mitchell referenced the recently leaked internal circular on the temporary suspension of some allowances for new hirees within the public service. He says, and I quote, "The branch of confidentiality is a serious issue. It is understandable that some things happen unwittingly. But if a senior officer deliberately shares an internal document, this is cause for concern." Unquote. Dr. Mitchell said situations like this create an atmosphere for mistrust among everyone and can undermine the work environment. With the addition of some new permanent secretaries, Cabinet Secretary Ms. Ruth Rouse confirmed that an orientation session will be held this month to familiarize persons with the new roles and responsibilities. Christelina John, GBN News.